All right, the last little tutorial for lesson 1 in our text is setting print options. So if we're in our document, we go to File, we go to Backstage, we go to Print over here on the left. We have our print preview screen. In the last one, we showed how to showed you how to choose which printer to use. But the next thing is our options. So do we want to, what do we want to print? Print all pages? Do we want to print the current page? If it's a one-page document, it doesn't matter which one you print. You're only going to get one page. But if you have a 10-page document and that's where you are in your document, you can print just the current page, which is really cool because it saves a lot of ink. And it just prints the one that you've been working on or where you're at in your document. You do custom print, so you could specify page 1, 5, and 11, or you could specify just page 99 out of 150-page document. So it just depends on how you want to do this. All right, what else is here? Print one-sided. For me, I can manually print on both sides using my printer. You may not have that option on your printer. Collated. Let's talk about collated and uncollated for a minute. And this, you'll find this on your test. So you can print, if you look at the number sequence, you can print, if you have a multi-page document, you can print all of page 1 at the first, all of page 2, and then all of page 3 copies, then all of page 4 copies. And you're going to have to manually sort them yourself and staple them into packets if you're making packets or whatnot. You can, I'm sorry, that's for uncollated. For collated, I messed up. I apologize. Uncollated, that's what I'm talking about. Collated, you're going to make packets automatically with the printer. So it's going to go page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to make a copy of the whole document. And then it's going to do another copy of that. Maybe you print 3 copies. So it made the first packet, and your copy machine might even have the option of stapling them together for you. And then you're going to make another copy of that packet. So it's going to go page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're going to make a third copy of it. So it's really handy for the copy machine or the printer to collate it for you. And like I said before, where I messed up, the uncollated is when it's not making packets. It's making copies of all the, the same page. It'll do all of page 1, and then all of page 2, all of page 3, and then you'll have to manually sort it out. What else do we have? We have orientation. We can click landscape orientation, and it flips the paper. So I'm going to put it back on portrait. So that's landscape, portrait. Portrait is by default. Letter. What size paper are we going to use? Are we going to use letter? Are we going to use legal? Are we putting it on a little piece of cardstock? What are we doing with it? What is the output? Normal margins. We can change the margins on our print setup. We can make them wide. We can make them narrow. We can make them normal. We'll talk more about that later. And how many pages per sheet? I could do 2 pages per sheet, or 1 page per sheet, 4 pages per sheet. Depends on how you want it to look.